Hey guys, Betsy Lee here, Warlord of Noodles. A couple weeks ago, I taught two of my friends the ins and outs of Flash, CS6, and for them Animate CC. And previously, when I had taught someone how to use a art program, it was hilarious, and I lamented that we didn't record it. So I recorded it this time to show y'all just kind of what it looks like when you're fumbling in Flash, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Alrighty, it's recording.
It is recording.
It says a recording has been started.
I don't know if mine said that.
Record! My OBS seems
there it
to be
goes,
doing...
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, okay. So,
Alright. We might...
I don't know.
Sorry. We might have to, I might periodically have to have someone take over Skype and have me look at it, because you guys are using a different version of Flash than I am. Mine's one behind.
Okay, hold on.
Because I am a cheap mofo.
Hey, that's okay.
No, it isn't.
Hey, and you wouldn't want. Here, I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my screen. Yeah. I'm on
Alright.
I have managed to discover that I change it from Essentials to Animator, so it brings up this. Oh god, it does this.
Okay!
Sorry, just...
Well, it's not too different from CS6.
Yeah, but Essentials makes it look weird, so it's like what?
So what do we do?
Animator. Okay. There's a button on the top right by all of the window.
Oh, this one
resizing.
here. Yeah, Essentials.
Yeah. Go up to Animator.
Okay.
Okay, that is all I know about this program. My skills end there.
Is that is this your screen?
This is my screen.
Okay.
Betsy, do you see any words that
Yeah.
make sense? What do I do?
What?
What do I do?
What? You... Okay. Here's how to start. Okay, you have a different little beginning thingy, so why don't I just go like this? I'm going to retake over the screen, so I have a similar looking thing. Okay. Display. Okay. Do you see my screen?
Just
Hello.
give me a sec, I gotta bring it up because Skype is.
It says Fleu. Adobe Flash Professional CS6. Fleu.
It's so tiny.
Okay, yours? Yeah, I don't have the dark gray storm clouds of storminess. I have the bright gray of the CS whatever line.
I like the dark edginess.
We are one with the dark.
I think there might be a setting in CS6 to make it dark and edgy, because all of, like Premiere and After Effects and Photoshop, they're all dark and edgy, but not Flash. So there's probably a setting in there or something.
Quite possibly.
But anyway, y'all see my opening screen.
I see.
More or less, yes.
Yeah.
It's very tiny.
Okay. So, when you're starting a new project, you want to go to what serves for the Create New section. Yours looked a little different when I saw it, but you did have action script things, and that's usually what I click on, either action script 3.0 or action script 2.0. You didn't seem to have 2.0.
We have 3, so I'm gonna click that.
Yeah. So, I already started a file, so I'm gonna
Okay.
open a recent item called testing.
Is that what that fencing is?
Yes. I'm going to be animating sword fighting, because I like swords.
Swords are nice.
Anyway.
Okay, now this window's just too big. Okay, how do I...
Squish this stuff up over on the side.
Skype, you horrible bastard. Okay.
Terrible, terrible thing. Do you have...
Is that a paintbrush? That is a paintbrush.
Right.
What does that do?
Wow, why is
If
mine...
you were in your animate setting, or other than the essentials setting, and you can make a custom way
animate.
it's set up.
We're in animate now.
Okay. Do you have a timeline at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have, in the big area, do you have a square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I change the size of this square?
I think it was like Control Plus.
Oh, I was gonna
Well, that'll
get to
zoom
it.
it in.
Do you have little like lines up here, right?
Lines?
Or probably have like one.
Yeah,
like that
there's
layer.
hold on, let me bring you back up because you're all tiny again. Why is there a bar up there? Oh, you get rid of that stupid Skype. Why are you hiding the important details from me? It's like all hidden behind our names.
All right, that's right. Oh gosh.
Damn you, Skype!
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
I'm lowering my thing.
I see it.
You
Alright.
see it now?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a timeline
Down
thing.
here. In timeline, there should be layer 1. It'll probably start off with layer 1, and there will be only like one little rectangle with a dot.
Yes.
That's usually all you see when you first start out.
Mhm.
I have added more rectangles since I'm bringing this back up to bigger picture. Anyway, now I'll tell you how to resize things. The properties window. Do you see any windows on yours labeled properties? That should be one of the defaults that are up. Like either in here,
Properties.
or
Yes,
over
yes.
here, or with yours it might be at the bottom.
It's on the
I don't know
right
what
for
the default is.
me.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's on the right. Oh boy.
Okay.
That's too much.
Well, I usually detach my properties and put it in the other monitor, but I'm gonna crowd my screen.
Okay, right
So
now
y'all can see.
I'm just duplicating my screen because my Cintiq is like super small, so I'm not even using it properly.
Anyway, this is my floating properties bar. It's going to be annoyingly in the way.
That's fine. We need to see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so is your toolbar over to the left over here? You see a bunch of tools. They usually are over to the left.
Mine is
Sometimes
right
I
under the
guess they're over
timeline.
What?
My tool is right under the timeline.
Okay. Well, you got arrows and such.
Yeah, I found the paintbrush.
All right. We'll get to that. Get the just regular black arrow key.
Okay.
You can do that also by hotkeying the V
V. Okay.
on your keyboard. Will bring you the arrow key. And if you just kind of click on random space in the scene, which is the big empty area, the properties will change to, well, that area.
Okay.
Because properties changes according to what tool you're using or what's selected. See, I just selected frames and now we have frame settings. I'm going to select the screen again. And over here in mine, we have like publish settings and target, which I don't ever mess with. Same with
gonna
action
make
script
that bigger.
3.0. Don't really screw with that. Properties, however, that was under publish. Properties, you can mess with the frames per second, which I got mine set to 25 because I'm weird.
Mhm.
That's why we're friends.
I don't know why I like 25 more than 24. I just do. But I'm not crazy enough to do 30. Then you can screw with the size in the next one. I got mine at 920 by 1080, which is a standard size.
1920. If it was 920, I would be a bit weird.
1920, sorry, I said 920. 1920 at 1080. Oh, I wonder what that would
even look. Yeah, I gotta see what that looks like.
Bookmark.
Oh god, it's a square, like a really awkward square.
920 by what?
Oh, it's 1080.
It's 1920 by 1080, not 920 by 1080.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, this is a great thing that I like. You can change the color of the stage.
Huh?
Yep. Now, hold on, I don't want to lose this color. I'll show you how to do that later. Change the color of the stage. That's the color of this big square that you're going to be animating in. And your guys is probably like white
Yeah.
or
Whoa,
gray or
whoa,
something.
I can make it such
or
horrible colors. Wow.
Black.
I'm
Or
going with gray.
What is that under?
It's under the properties
purple.
tab. There's a little white box that says
Oh.
stage.
Okay, not the class one.
Yeah, you just click that.
Now,
Oh,
I
okay.
work in gray-blue because usually I'm lazy, and when I'm animating in either white, light gray, slightly darker light gray, dark gray, super dark gray, and then line in black. That's usually how I work. And I don't want to stare at anything very bright. So I usually go for a gray-blue.
Okay.
Or a gray-red.
Gray.
Depending.
What is that color? Oh, stroke colors. Ooh. What is this, stupid?
So, alright. So you should pick a color that you know you're not going to mind staring at forever. And then you're good to go. Alright. So, I'm having a visitor.
Really? Why do you have visitors?
I got one more. Hang on.
Sorry, I'm down here too.
It's
Oh,
Jesse.
no. I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, timeline.
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 Okay, I have to.
Line?
Alright, I'm gonna pull the properties out of my face for a bit.
No!
No!
We need those! Oh
I
god!
see Kitty's ears in your
Lies
background.
and slander. Pay attention. Keep up.
I'm trying. There's a
don't know.
cat sitting out here, though, and he's distracting with his fatness.
Oh, I lost the guy.
Don't look at the cat. Look over here.
The cat.
I just
Focus on
need
it.
that
moving.
loading bar.
It's staring at me with his beady little. Oh, he just laid down. Look at him. Look at him. He's spiting me through the window.
Why do you keep moving,
No,
tiny guy?
no, you got his attention. Now he's gonna dig at the window some more.
His tiny
All right.
crabby mouth is just
Not
like.
focusing on the cat. Class. Okay, the anatomy of the timeline. The anatomy that I usually use is, obviously, there's the timeline up here. I usually have swatches for easy, grabby colors, and then color right down below, and then library over here, which library we'll get to later. But in timeline, I'm going to teach you really quick, easy hotkeys.
I should.
If you want
I
to
feel like
make
I should
this-
be writing this down. Where did my
Well, you will have a recording.
notebook- That's true.
Yeah. What?
Where did my notebook go, Alan?
We're recording this because the last time I taught someone an art program, it was hilarious. And I meant that we didn't do it. But the funny part about it was that they have no concept of an art program
What's art?
prior.
Who are you teaching? Is it anybody I know?
Yes.
Alright, I'm back.
But you guys are actual art people, so it probably won't be quite as funny as before when I was teaching an absolute greenhorn.
So, like, I still haven't
And I'm
read
not
that.
a good teacher.
I haven't read that
Let's get
one
that
book
out of the way
that
right off.
animators are supposed to read. I
The what?
own it. That survival kit guide book thing, the animators thing. Yeah, I own it. I forgot to bring it. I still haven't even read it.
I have a copy if we need any references for it. So.
I definitely will.
Because I am also an animator.
I am not. All I do is draw splats.
I
and
passed
blend them
on
into
my
things.
copy to like someone who is interested in animation that I knew.
Yeah, I need it though, cause like animating splats is still animating.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. The two areas that you will be most likely you will be working in most is obviously the big screen thing here,
I hit a button. Whoops. Okay.
right here with my square. Yeah, and then up here in the timeline. Oh shoot, you can move the timeline.
Window.
You've really done it now.
It's up in the name area again. Is
Okay, I
yours
see
even-
like two motions
Oh,
between the two
crap.
chunks of time that you have
There we
alternated
go.
between.
Ugh. Okay, okay, I
And
see.
this is where you put your different frames for animating. is in this thing. And you can make several layers by clicking on the tiny little box thing. Not at all. You can make so many layers.
Ah, I made a layer too. Whoa. Okay, I'm not gonna have.
And you can actually delete layers, but you can't delete all the way to 0. So
Okay.
I'll make some, and then this trash can deletes them.
Layer
Cool.
3.
Cool.
Wah.
Layer time.
Anyway, and to make a longer timeline, this is great.
Oh God, I made it.
A hotkey. Remember these hotkeys because they make your life so much easier. F5 makes it longer. You see that?
I did not see that. Do that again. I was busy writing.
Okay. All right. Get onto the layer that you want to make longer and push F5.
Whoa.
Look at how long you made it.
Whoa.
Whoa. Was
If
that
you
like?
are unclicked off of all layers, you will make all layers longer.
Huh.
If you are clicked onto one layer, you may only make that one longer. That is F5. Remember F5, it makes everything longer. Shift F5 makes things shorter.
What is
of
it?
course,
Shift F5?
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And selecting, however, if you click and drag, you can select timelines and push F5, it makes it longer by that much.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Anyway, remember F5. Then the next one you should remember is F6. Actually, I'm gonna skip. No, wait, no. F6
I started writing.
creates a new keyframe. Now these little things with dots, them's keyframes.
Okay. I know
So,
what a keyframe does.
At the start of this one, I deleted my little guy. He changed. And this is a different keyframe. He is also changed. La, da, da. These are the beginning of new keyframes. And F6 makes new keyframes. And if you select a bunch, it will make them all into keyframes. If you push
There's
F6,
too many keyframes.
so many keyframes. F7 makes a keyframe and also deletes whatever's in the frame.
F7 makes a frame? Okay.
Alright, F6 will make a keyframe, but it will be the exact same as the frame you made it out of.
Okay.
That's the difference between F6 and F7. F7 makes a keyframe and deletes... Oops, I pressed F6. F7 makes a keyframe, deletes whatever's in the frame. F6 creates a keyframe, and it's the exact same as the frame that you made the keyframe out of. Did that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have written this down in writing
Okay.
that is legible to myself. Let's see. What does that mean?
And I think if you select something and push F8, it'll turn it into a symbol, but we were not going to get into symbols right away.
Yes, I'm not writing it down because I don't even know what that is talking about.
Yeah. Not quite.
I am Le Scrab. Scrab.
Alright. Alright, I've returned everything back to normal. So that's the timeline, and that's what you're gonna need to know to, like, animate a thing in the timeline. Now I'm gonna go down to the scene, which is down here where you're gonna be doing all the drawing. Anyway,
Drawings.
some more hotkeys. Z zooms in.
Z.
Alt is the opposite of whatever zoom is. If you have it on plus, if you push Alt, it will be minus. If you have it on minus, if you push Alt, it will be plus. But that is Z. Z zooms, not hard.
Okay.
V turns into an arrow, which you will be using to move stuff, possibly.
You said that was V?
V as in vacuum.
Black arrow. Okay.
V. Oh my god, it's the color of the screen. I'm such a dunce. Anyway. And most importantly, B
B.
is brush.
Wow.
And it is also spray can if you push it a second time. Which does this little dot thing.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. And I never use it.
Who does?
B is brush, which looks like a circle, and then also spray can, because it's under the same area on my toolbox. I don't know if you guys have spray can,
We might.
but for me, B is brush.
Me.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check.
Double B.
Yep, B a second time. If you're already on brush, if you push B again, it will change to spray can. If you push B again after being on spray can, it'll turn to brush.
What?
No, it's just a brush. We
Wow.
don't have the can.
Okay.
We have the paintbrush tool and regular brush.
My screen just kind of. Hang on, I think I know what I.
Yeah, you guys, yours is different, but I use regular old brush tool because regular old brush tool is subject to the pressure button, which is down at the bottom for me. I don't know where it is on your guys's, but
Yeah,
like
what I
it
can tell
It's
senses-
on the right for me. Is your computer crapping out?
No, mine's fine. From what I can tell, I do not have spray can.
Huh.
Yeah, well, your guys are using animate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, different thing. This must be a CS6 thing.
Must be.
yeah. this
I
is
don't
like
know what paintbrush
CC.
is as a. What's the difference
It
between
has-
brush and paintbrush?
It has a different thing. Like you can change the stroke on it and the style. Ooh. Okay, so I can make like a dotted line if I wanted to using that paintbrush tool. Huh.
Which looks like.
Here.
No! Stop it!
You want me to share my screen so you can see what it looks like?
Alright, let me see what you're doing.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh yeah, there's
figure
like a
out how to
paintbrush
Skype.
tool.
Share screen. Go back to animate.
Like,
So it's got that squiggle on it. You hit Y to get it. Move the Skype window. I can change the stroke so it's something fat like this. And I have it set up to draw. That is too fat. Hold on. Go back down to that. No, not that. One.
it doesn't see. Oh, what is
There.
this?
See, it's dotted lines. And then this one is just normal brush. I don't know if you're seeing this at all. I'm hoping I hit the right
Kinda.
button. Okay.
It looks similar to my pencil tool, actually.
I think they're actually... Yeah, there's a pencil tool here.
Well, it seems to work in a similar fashion, but with probably different settings and stuff.
Yeah.
Color, hand tool.
What is that? Ragged. What does that do? That looks...
Yeah, that looks a lot like pencil tool.
that looks
I
like-
don't know
what's
why.
actually pencil do now?
We do have pencil tool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is very similar to the pencil tool. Like,
I don't know what that is.
I don't...
It just makes very straight lines, from what I can tell.
It's just
Well,
the same thing.
there's settings on pencil tools and whatever that makes them curvy or like very jagged or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll mess with some properties in the brush in a
Okay,
second.
so for the paintbrush version of that, there's a smoothing option. For the
Yep,
stroke.
that's properties. Bringing over this.
Huh.
All right, I'm getting on brush,
All right.
and here's
Are
my
you
properties
sharing?
thing.
Are you sharing your screen now? Because we don't have to look at mine.
Okay, 1 second.
How do I?
Is there a way to change? You know what? You'll probably just cover this in a minute. So.
I'm gonna. There we go.
Da, 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 da.
Oh no, the internet got.
Do you guys see my screen? It's-
There we go. It loaded.
My internet's being weird.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
noticed.
it.
We're fine.
Alright, I'm on
We're
brush.
fine.
Brush. Okay, so in the brush tool, most of your brush settings are actually over here for me. For me, it's over here, and I have them all the way to the left because that's where I'm used to having all of the tools.
Yeah, like in Photoshop.
Yeah, like a regular person.
Okay.
Anyway,
Maybe I'll move my.
most
mirror.
of the brush settings are actually over here. The size of the brush you screw with in this little thing here. This first little dot, I have it in somewhere in the middle. Then there's shape you can screw with. I always am on the round thing, so I never really changed that. Whether or not you are painting, this is important. This is something that I wish I knew years before I figured out that this was a thing.
brush setting.
Paint normal, paint fills, paint behind, paint selected, and paint inside. This is so useful.
Okay.
And I only knew about paint normal for a very long time. Paint normal, you're painting on top of everything you do.
Paint on
Paint fills.
top.
Okay, where is it? Where is that? Where is it? There you are. Brat, I don't have any clotheslines. Never mind, I'll skip paint field. Paint behind. This is the big one. This is the important one. This is the one I'm always on. You don't paint over the top, you paint behind. And it's unbelievably useful because you will be searching for places where there are gaps and you will want to paint behind over the gaps so you can fill in something.
Makes sense.
And you won't screw up your line work because you're painting behind.
It's like the layer within the layer.
Layerception.
Oh.
Where did the cat go?
He went down a couple levels.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I just do not trust him.
Yeah, no, he's fine. As long as he's chilling the F out, I'm okay.
Trust issues
Alright.
with the Mao.
Paint inside, if I'm not very much mistaken, just kind of,
This is the wrong
it's
thing.
weird.
Paint in.
I never use paint inside, it's weird. Paint selected, I do frequently use, you can select something by clicking on the layer that it is on, and it'll get all dotty like this,
Okay.
covered in dots. I don't know if you can see the dots in the crappy Skype,
I can.
but if you click on the layer and you paint, it will only paint on what you selected, and that's what paint selected is.
Oh.
Very easy. I'm gonna stick to paint behind
Okay.
for right now. I might actually I might want to go to normal. All right. Well, I'm staying with paint normal. Anyway, and also towards the bottom of mine, I don't know where it is on yours. There is use pressure or not. If you have a Wacom, you can use pressure to create a pressure brush. As see, this is pressured. This was not.
Okay, I'm gonna look for these settings.
Okay, that's
I never use tilt. I don't know if you have any more Wacom settings other than pressure and tilt, but I
Okay.
never use tilt.
Our shape stuff is on the right, Alan.
Oh, I think I see it. No, that's motion presets.
It's just under brush shape. Like if you hit the paintbrush,
like
the B one.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
And then what?
And then like there's a little circle next to brush on the right, next
over
to
here?
plus and minus. I can't see the screen. Okay, that's a different layout than I have.
Oh,
What the heck?
that's what we.
Wait, no,
wanted.
there it is. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I see it now. The paint normal stuff. Use pressure, yeah.
Trying
Use
with
tilt.
a brush,
Pressure.
brush size, brush shape, use pressure,
What is
use
the
tilt.
even- Oh god. Can I use that? Oh, I can use the eraser. How do I make the eraser bigger?
Ooh, okay.
You can just control Z, and it goes like back multiple spots.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
the tool I wanted.
Well, eraser, you can change the size of your eraser by going to the eraser thing, which is like, it's in the tools. Mine's
See it.
kind of almost third to last in my tools. Well, other than the color picking tool thing. Anyway, and you can, the size is the same place it would be as in brush. Mine's the biggest it can be.
Mine's not showing me anything. Oh wait, here we go.
Did you click on eraser tool?
I did. Hold on. Let's see if this actually worked. No! I don't understand.
Let me see your screen.
Okay. How do I... Skype. Stupid technology. Alright, so I think I'm sharing it. So I'm on the brush tool.
Okay.
Going to eraser now.
Eraser
What's
tool.
that?
Over to the right.
Hold on. There's a Skype window in my way. Alright. Off to the right.
All right, towards the very no, in the tool bar, in the toolbar, the farthest right, that is your size.
That is it?
I think,
Okay,
yeah.
I clicked that one, but it doesn't want to...
Do you want to be able to go bigger?
I wanted it bigger, yeah. But I guess this is as
You're
big as
gonna
I
have
can
to
go.
zoom in.
Really?
Yeah. I think. Or zoom out. Zoom out. Not zoom in. Zoom out. If you zoom out,
Hold on.
which is Alt,
The wrong button. Yeah.
click the button. You're in okay, yeah. There. And it makes it super small, but your eraser stays the same.
That's weird. Okay.
I go! I usually just kind of... What the...
What the heck? Oh.
She thought you were
Wow, the
erasing
brush tool
you.
actually draws outside of the
No,
the
that's my
frame.
Yeah,
eraser.
it shows you what you're doing. But you're not actually erasing your workspace or anything.
Okay, because that was alarming. Just like, what? Okay, you can share it.
And if you want an eraser, okay, go back to brush if you would. You should be able to, if you're using a Wacom with a little eraser, pressure eraser, if you are in brush and you turn it over like you would an eraser, you should have pressure control on your eraser. What is that? Okay. You want me to take back the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, it doesn't want to erase. I'm just
I don't know how big, you look to be using a very small brush.
I must be.
I'm just kind of...
Because I can't see much variation in the pressure. And sometimes, randomly, pressure does not work. But usually it doesn't show up as an option. If Wacom didn't decided, I don't want to work with Flash today. It won't be
There we
working.
go. It just
You
took it a
have to
minute for my
restart.
pressure to work.
Okie dokie. And I have taken back the screen, so I don't know what you're doing. Anyway,
I just changed
I'm
the size of
drawing
my
a very stylized Beavis.
all right.
And-
Smoothing. We can go to properties now. That was the next thing. If you pick the size and shape that you want and use turn pressure on, then we can go to smoothing. And smoothing, since Flash is vector, it can smooth out your drawing. So no matter how jagged it is, it'll turn all smooth and stuff. And I don't know, I'm gonna turn it up to 60 and see what happens when I do this.
I'm
No,
not
that
as
doesn't much of a
brave.
difference. Yeah, it's super smooth at 100.
Huh.
I'm gonna turn it down to 30.
Okay, but that's good to know, though.
I'm just leaving it at 50 because it looks fine to me.
Yeah, like I don't have any qualms with it.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, I draw already pretty smooth, so it's not like I'll probably have to
find
crank it with the
overt
more
smoothing
coffee
to
I
be
drink.
kind of obnoxious.
What?
I find over smoothing to be kind of obnoxious.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then it looks really, really computery. If it's too smooth. And I like it to look kind of pencil-y. I don't know. Anyway, that's the brush, and that's fairly easy. So, okay.
So, say we need to like.
That is beautiful. Meanwhile, I just have
What?
really badly drawn eyes and like a mouth.
I'm just doing whatever.
It's a good thing you're recording on your rig because like my screen is very poor.
Yeah. No, people will probably be like, "Ooh, look what he's doing," instead of
Yeah, and then they'll just look at mine, and mine's just like, huh? Why is that not working? There we go. That moved to the left.
So here's a question: how do I get rid of like a whole layer on the?
I think you just click it and hit that trash can.
Oh yeah, right.
if you want to get rid of the layer,
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Layer, entire layer, you just drag it to the trash. If you
Yeah.
want to get rid of something on the layer, or get rid of all of the things on the layer, just click on the layer itself, and the whole thing will highlight, and then just click delete.
That's weird looking. I just grabbed a corner of that. Oh, whoa, that's not even connected. What the hell?
Okay.
What is this?
So,
What does it mean?
let's start doing some animation.
All right. You want to animate something real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
No, I want to die wondering.
How do I move a dot from one end of the screen to the other?
You have. Okay. I shouldn't have to teach you how to animate.
I don't know how to animate.
You are
I
in
mean, do the
animation
basics
school.
for Heather's sake.
I'm not an animator though.
Like, for the most part, I'm just kind of looking at the layer
Didn't
system,
you do
like, okay.
bouncing ball at the very least.
I did 3D bouncing in Maya.
Ugh.
It's different.
Maya's
Okay.
more like stop motion animation.
Yeah.
It's the same basic principle.
More or less, yes. It's just, but it's like you have like a more
You should have
tangible.
taken a 2D animation class. That was required back when I was in school.
See, I wasted some of my time and
Well, but you were in game art design, so you probably didn't have to
It
do
was
that
required
stuff.
for game art back in the day. At least
it
the
was
basic
different.
animation.
There wasn't any 2D animation. Like, all I did was really bad sprite art of something. I wonder if I can download
This is more
that.
of a. This is more of an undertaking than I originally thought.
Yeah, I can download the one animation I did real
Okay,
quick.
okay, we'll just do.
Or we could just
Alright.
edit it in later.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I think I actually have to download the game. Dang it.
What do you want Faye to do? Because you're animating Faye, right?
Probably just gonna eat corn, because that's what she does.
All right, just draw her in point A, which is keyframe 1, towards the beginning. And then draw her in point B in a new frame towards the end.
Okay. So let's see.
And you go ahead and do that. Y'all tell me when you got your 2 keyframes in place.
Let's see.
Because then I'm gonna explain onion skin. Yay!
Ooh, I know what onion skin is.
I don't know how to draw anymore. This is really bad.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I know.
Okay. I think I'm making keyframes.
I'm just gonna.
You make keyframes with F6 and F7.
Yeah, that's
F7
totally.
makes a brand new blank keyframe.
I'm just kind of cross-checking what yours look like versus what mine look like, and I think they're right. Yeah, they look kind of right. There's like a circle at the end and a square at the other end.
I don't know what I mean. Ah, jeez, I need like new hands. Right,
I'm gonna
new
get
hands and everything.
So, like, what kind of, how many ticks per frame do you usually use?
How many what's per frame?
How many ticks? Like, how many of these? I guess they're probably seconds, half a seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm doing 25 frames per second.
Yeah.
Why is this laggy?
Ooh, this one says it's down to 24. Let me change that so I can.
You don't have to be exactly 25. 24 is also standard.
Okay.
Where's the frame per second?
I think it's under the properties.
That's under
Like, I see one on
properties.
the timeline bar, but I can't mess with it.
Here we go.
Properties, you want to click on the main screen if
Okay.
you want properties for
Yeah,
just
that
general
black
properties.
arrow thing, and then you click somewhere.
Just
Wait, what?
blank.
The black
Somewhere.
arrow tool up here, I think.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you just click in that gray work area, and then brings up your properties. And
This one here?
And you'll see frames per second
not in
and
there.
properties.
Just draw like a box or something. No, not inside there. Like here.
Let's go back.
What the heck is
Yeah,
going
you
on?
want to show me your screen?
Yeah, do the thing. Al.
Yeah, okay,
You
one
moved
second.
things and things are different and I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm hitting buttons over
Let me go find.
here. Is there a hotkey active on this?
Skype.
What the heck?
No, that's not.
How do I-
what-
No, that's not what I want.
I don't know how to draw.
That's how I feel. Okay, hang on. So I am now going to share my screen. Boom.
Yeah.
Let me know when you see it, because I don't see crap.
Oh, your timeline is opposite mine. You put yours on
he
the bottom.
moved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only have one monitor, so I have to like undock everything.
You didn't draw anything on your layers yet?
No,
Right?
well, I did, but I'm going to... I'm trying to get the keyframe set up so then I can.
Oh, I fly by the seat of my pants. I just thought, no. Okay, point A keyframe will look like this, and point B keyframe will look like this. And I kind of feel out how many it goes, just because I can do sound to whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll just have to...
Oh yeah. Also, moving a selection will create a keyframe, as you seem to have found out.
Yeah.
There's a multitude of ways to make keyframes. We haven't gotten far enough to get into most of them.
Whoa! Too many keyframes.
That's F6 or F7 that you clicked.
I pressed F6 that time.
Okay. Well, it's hard to tell because everything is blank.
Oh, I'm just making more. No!
Okay, here's how to... Okay, to get rid of a keyframe, if you don't want to go undo, undo, undo. Alright, here, let me take back the screen. Share screen, display one.
Okay.
Do you see me? Do you see me?
Yes.
Am I there yet?
You're tiny, but I have to switch so you're...
I have to switch screens.
Blow you up. And I mean, like, in size, not with a grenade.
That would be unfortunate.
Ah.
Don't do
That would be impossible. You would have to teleport.
I would have to learn how to throw really far, and then if I could do that, I'd probably get a career in the NFL.
The most I'll do is just show up in your house and eat your food and steal your rhubarb aid.
I'm more likely also to do that, except I will not eat your rhubarb anything because rhubarb sucks.
No, the way she prepares it, it tastes like lemonade.
Oh, I bet. I just like, I don't know, like, I really like strawberry, and I don't feel that rhubarb brings anything to strawberry.
No, it doesn't.
Like, I feel like I should have a pie, and it should just be a strawberry pie, and not a strawberry rhubarb pie. And it's always a strawberry rhubarb pie.
I do not like strawberry.
What?
What is wrong with you?
Because my dad will only eat strawberries, and for a very long time, that was the only fruit we ate. Also, I got sick on it several times, so I associate it with...
That's how I am with blueberries.
I'm not fond of blueberries, but I'll eat them. But, man.
I have created a multitude of keyframes. Do you guys have a multitude?
No, I only have the one because
well.
I was trying to figure out how to draw again.
Well, Alan seemed to have made like 50 keyframes.
Yes.
Okay, so I just hit F7? F6?
Okay, so you grab all the
If you have way
keyframes.
too many keyframes and you want to get rid of keyframes, here's what you do.
Oh.
I usually just right-click. It is right-click, right? Yeah, it's right-click and clear keyframe.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Oh my god!
I don't even know what's going on.
Do that right friggin' now.
Oh my god.
Right click.
Then
Clear frames.
There's probably a hotkey for that, but I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna look at
There
your
we go,
screen
okay.
again
I should-
because like
You know
I
what,
just
I'm gonna
figured
Google
out
that
the
real quick.
F5.
But here's what I am gonna do. I'm gonna go to this. Please don't do that. I'm gonna go to this layer here, and I'm gonna draw a guy, and I'm gonna go to this other layer, and I'm gonna draw another guy, and then we're gonna get into that position.
Oh, you just make another layer? I have like 2 keyframes now, but they're on the same layer.
Yeah, mine are on the same layer. I assume that's what we're kind of doing right now.
Is that what we're doing?
What?
I don't know what we're doing.
Are you doing,
Oh, I thought I had another keyframe. Is that...
you know what, that's not easy. Without my Google search will take forever. For right now, right-click, clear keyframes. What, are you guys making a point A, point B, major keyframe thing? Is that what you were asking me?
I think.
Okay, yeah, because that's what we're doing.
Okay,
Which is-
how do I make a new one? Here.
I forget all of the terms. I'm sure there are terms. I just know keyframes and in-betweens. I don't remember if there are other terms. Because I haven't been in school for a while.
I don't know what anything is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. All right.
You know what, I was gonna...
So I got one guy there. Let's jump to this next keyframe up here because it looked like you left kind of the middle one blank. Is that what I was seeing?
Yeah, because that's where I'm gonna go.
It seems like that's where the in-betweens go. We're
Yes.
using
My
key layer.
stylus not even
And honestly, a lot of times I just kind of have it. So you guys are looking at my screen right now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I usually have it so that like, okay, it's gonna start here. There will be, and then there will be movement, 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 and then it will end here. And I don't know how much I'm going to move or whatever, but eventually I would be pressing F7 and then creating keyframes to start animating between.
So
But-
you mentioned onion skin. Now, before I go to draw this secondary guy, perhaps you should tell me about onion skin so I can make sure the placing is right.
Yeah, I don't
When I draw
know
the second
what
time.
that is, so that would also
We have gotten
be
to.
It's kinda
You've
like-
gotten to your second drawing then.
I drew a line. It's really bad, but it's there.
It's kind of like you know in classic animation where they have like the multiple pages
yeah, I know,
and they
I know
flip
what
back
that
and
is. It's
forth.
just
Yeah.
I did not draw very much. There's
Oh,
just a
okay.
really bad line.
Well, no.
Get down your first drawing.
I got my first drawing down.
I have a really bad one. I'm just gonna leave it.
Are
I'm
you
waiting
gonna
to
just,
learn about
like,
onion skin.
watch and remember this?
And be like,
So
what
we
is
can move
this?
on, or do you want to? Let me know, Heather. Do you want me to move on?
Move on. Where's the onion skin?
Okay, onion skin below the timeline for me. Right.
Let me
Okay.
see you again. Okay.
There
it-
are 3 different versions of onion skin. Or, well, like 3 different things where you screw with these little brackets. Now, I'm going to turn mine off.
Okay.
All right. The first one is you, when you turn on the onion skin, it's the little box with another box on top of it. That's the onion skin. And however far you pull these little, okay, I'm probably up in the name right there, aren't I?
There we go. Okay, I found it.
Okay. There we go. Forgot. There's a stupid Skype thing. All right. Onion skin. It's labeled onion skin. It's these 2 tiny little boxes. You
Okay.
probably have some kind of play buttons and center frame and loop and whatever. We're going to ignore those and then go to the little boxes. When you click the boxes, these little bracket things show up in your timeline. This is as far as you can see with the onion skin.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to pull it over the other keyframe, and you see, okay, I have to pull it up now. See down here that there is a shadow of what I've already drawn
Amazing.
on top of the frame that you can actually see.
Yeah.
And then you can go
Mine
to
doesn't
this one,
have to be
and you see a
that
shadow
long.
here. I hate you working with the shadow one. I never work with the shadow one, but that's what the onion skin does.
Why
and
are
if you
the
have-
colors not the right colors? What the heck?
And if you are on one screen, if you're between frames, I think the left one is paler than the right one. If you're in between them, or it depends on how much the bracket has absorbed. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, but I don't like the shadow one. I like the outline one.
Outline one. Okay.
That's the second one. It's the 2 white boxes on mine. I don't know what yours is like.
The same thing.
And anyway, I like the outline one because it shows up as the color of the layer that you are on.
Huh.
You see, next to the layer things, I didn't talk about this yet. There's these little colored boxes, and that is the color that is assigned to that layer.
Okay. So that's
Mine
what
down
that is.
here, obviously mine is green. So my little guys show up as green. So I know I'm on the green layer, or I'm onion skinning on the green layer.
Okay, I'm on like a bluish layer. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I never. And if you want to change the color of these boxes, which is important because for some reason gray is a default, you double click it, and it'll bring up these little layer properties things, and you can change the outline layer to red, like a sane person.
Red.
Because if it's gray, it's very difficult to see.
Mine's blue. This is terrifying.
Anyway, so that's onion skin, and alright. And the last one is edit multiple frames. Okay, I gotta turn
It's
that
not
off.
even the same size at all. Holy crap. Let me just... Is there a way I can move this stuff on this frame?
Okay, let me see your screen.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I just drew really badly. How do I... Okay. I wish there was a hotkey for that.
Let me see your screen.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Whoa. Got kitty monster thing going on here. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Does that... Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
Did you?
I don't know what I'm doing. I think I hit share.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay.
I can
so,
see your stuff.
Just rawr. I have to fix
Heather?
the size. What?
Just so you know, whenever you click on the little box, if you click on the little box, it'll show up as the outlines. But if you click off the little box, it'll show up as the drawing.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta fix the scale because everything is... Does this work the same? No. What is it?
Okay, scale. All right.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Click on. Okay, you have your thing selected, right?
Yeah.
Do you? Scale is the little. 1 second. I'm gonna take back the screen. Share screen. Display. Okay.
Ah, I found it.
Scale is free transform tool,
Yes.
which is Q.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Q.
Do I, like, hit enter or something? Okay. Oh, no, what did that do? Oh, that moved it all the way to the back. Why did I do that?
It's changing thingy with the
Ah.
Q. I don't know why it's Q. It's annoying because it's Control T in Photoshop, and if I do Control T, I frequently do Control T and end up with a box just appearing.
Huh.
I don't know what this does. I don't know what it's for. But I have it.
I'm looking at your screen again.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Anyway. Alright, the last onion skin, which is the dark box on top of another dark box, is... I don't know, it's weird. It's so weird. I don't know why.
Why is this?
Alright.
Edit multiple frames is what I have.
Yeah, you can edit several frames at a time.
Why would
If you want to.
I'm not going
All
to
of the frames
do
in the
that.
bracket will be selected
Huh.
and be editable.
What happens if I... Okay.
Editable.
Yeah, editable. Yeah.
Like, if you wanted to grab all of the frames and move them, you could.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, that's later. Or change all of their sizes. It's a nice, slick editing tool.
I think I just missed something
Or-
important.
The edit all of the frames at the same time button?
Yeah.
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 That's that third one.
This one here.
Yeah.
Edit multiple
It's-
frames.
Yeah.
So.
And you can, and it works by selecting. And if you don't select them, they won't be edited. It's really bizarre. I usually do that to change the color of something all at once.
The eraser button? There we go.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know
Alright,
what I'm doing.
onion
How do I
skin.
draw?
You guys figure out your onion skin and draw your point A, working on drawing your point A and point B.
I got my point A and my point B. I'm trying to figure out how to get a new frame in between the two.
Alright,
That isn't a copy of the
F7 or
previous
F6?
frame.
What?
That isn't a copy of the previous frame.
F7 makes a brand
I
new
have
frame.
notes. I feel like I want to put them
F5
where your coffee
will make
mug
that
is,
longer.
but like your coffee mug lives there and there's coffee underneath it.
Yeah, well, I mopped up the coffee that is now underneath it, but the
But
coffee
yes,
does live there.
Notes.
You do have no, I have some notes written down too. I just
Okay. This is like one of the rare times where I actually make notes. And they are legible for everybody to read.
I'm that guy that gives creative people a bad name because I can't keep a thought in my head.
I'm that one who gets distracted halfway through drawing a line, so instead of... Did I just see? How is
Yeah,
it?
I let him in because I'm sick of
Oh.
him digging at the damn window.
See, I didn't realize you had let the cat in, and I was
Oh.
terrified because I saw movement, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, no, I've got my eye on him.
Okay, because I do not.
The shit beast. That's what we call him. We call him shit beast.
Mm.
Anyway, so, okay, I got this one in the middle. I'm trying to make it bigger. I think, did I do that right?
What?
I don't think I did.
Oh,
No, I
you
somehow made
tryna-
2 frames in between that.
Oh, the bigger one is F5.
You want me to look at your frames
Hit
as
F5.
you're doing it?
I'm trying to get rid of this one. Is that
Oh, delete it?
Yeah,
right click it. I
and
remember
clear
that much, yeah.
keyframe? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I got this one in between. So that's empty. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
No, cat. Do not investigate this corner. No.
Oops, I'm on the wrong layer.
He is prowling.
Yes, he's gonna do his little laps. Like, I'm not interested, and then come back around like I'm gonna eat your cords.
Alright, then move.
If you select a frame at the dot, you can move it.
Oh, it turns green.
That's
Why
another
does it
thing.
do that? Oh, okay.
You should probably know.
Okay, so you put like 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these little frames in between your 2 keyframes.
At the moment, yes.
Okay. And you did that with F6?
Yes. Or F7, depending. Yeah. And I also moved it out to create more because I felt I needed them. I'll probably create more as I go because I don't really know
Because yeah,
how many
Because that's animation, kids.
it will take. I'm not a professional. Usually when you get professionals, you have people telling you, you need to do it in this period of time and it has to take up this amount of time. I don't have to do that because I'm queen of the timeline. I can kind of fly by the seat of my pants.
I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 Meanwhile, I'm like, how do I make a doodle? What is art?
Animation on your own terms. We don't need to fall into your rhythm of order.
I just stare confusedly off into the space and get distracted by a cat. Okay, so I have my frame A and my frame B. I mean,
I don't know
like,
what
the
I'm
positioning makes sense. There's like...
So basically, this is where you put the in-betweens to the between the keyframes.
Yes.
All right, well, let's...
Hold up, I gotta take a break. 1
I'm
second.
gonna make this longer.
Okay. Well, then I'm also going to take a break real quick.
Okay, I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I am now back.
Yay!
Ah.
Ah.
Alrighty.
Oh, cat. Oh my god, you scared me. Your little whiskers just brushing up against my leg. I gotta take a picture of this cat and send it to you because he is a blob.
Is he a lump?
He is. Like, he reminds me of the contents of my favorite dulce de leche ice cream. Where did he go? I'm stalking Rufus. Come back here, you blob. Where did you go?
He's in the hallway.
Anticipation.
Alright. Massive blob cat coming your way. Oh, stop freezing technology. Why must you hate me so? Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Is this it? Oh, so much lag. What?
feel like you should just be able to grab this square, and that should be all you need to do to move your timeline around.
This is really
which square?
Like, okay, in between the keyframes, you got the little circle, and you got the little square.
Let me see your screen.
Okay,
because you
second.
There's a whole lot of nothing happening on mine.
Just Skype is just like I got the 3 different programs, maybe 4 going on.
Yeah,
I gotta toggle. I really want another monitor.
I
want a lot of things.
I had my desktop here. I mean, I felt like I should have just brought it here because it has a much bigger tablet that I could use.
Which is the actual Skype screen? I think this is. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm sharing the screen. Here we go. Can you see mine?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think?
Like, I just, what I'm looking at here is like, okay, there's the little circle right here in a keyframe, and then there's this little square.
Yes.
Now, most of my other keyframes or not keyframes, but these little in-between frames are a certain size, and say I wanted to, like, shrink one down, I feel like I should just be able to grab this here square and go, and then that would be it, but it's not.
Okay, you're close. What you want to do is grab the circle of the one afterward and then bring it over.
Oh.
Click on it, and now, no, you have to click on it definitively. Click, and then move.
Like.
Okay, you've got 2 of them selected right now.
Okay.
No right clicking. Just click on it. Good. Now move it to. I think, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. This doesn't even need to.
Okay. Well. Okay.
And remember, also you can use Shift F5 to make something shorter, but it'll shorten the entire time frame.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's no need for that then.
Okay. You were doing that before, so I thought y'all already figured it out.
No, I play with things and then I just kind of forget and gotta come back to it and remember. All right. So. This is what I got so far, is just these 2 key poses. I'm going to go ahead and do them in-betweens.
Okay.
I don't know if this guy's going to be screaming or barfing, but we're going to find out. Okay.
All I have is just 2 things drawn. Like a blank stare, and then murder of corn, and then there's like nothing, because I don't know what I'm doing.
Murder.
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 Okay.
Also remember that if you don't, these other layers, they're super nice.
You're not showing your screen.
Yeah, you gotta share the screen again. You gotta take it back from me.
I thought it was something that I could just say, but okay.
I'm dumb.
Fine. Here, I'm bringing it down.
Animation for boneheads.
All right. Stop it. Stop it. Zoom tool, I hate you. Okay, so you can, you don't always have to stay on the one layer for animation, obviously, because now, since you have several layers, you can animate things separately. And if you feel like, oh, I want to animate the body, but I don't want to animate the arms together with it, you can go to another layer and do it separately, which is really nice. Like, I'm going to be animating, like, hair separately, so I can have, like, different whatever. I'm not committed to that hair. But I put it on layer 12 here instead of layer 1.
Okay.
I don't know where my layers got screwed up. I've deleted them so many times.
That's why, I think. Because I think when I deleted a layer, the layer 2, it made a layer 3, and then I deleted that, so if I make another layer, it'll be 4. I gotta test that theory.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yep, that's layer 4.
Okay, I'm getting properties out of my face again. Oh, yes! Ooh, important thing. It's so second nature for me that I don't even think about it. I actually have this as a setting in my Wacom pen. If you push space, you have a little hand that you can move things around.
That one I figured out, so I forgot about it.
Okay, that's the same for Photoshop, so y'all should already know it. But yes. I put that as a setting in my Wacom pen as the button that I push down, so I always have it just like, yay. Because I love having it, and I don't know. I should mention it because I'll probably be putting this up, and maybe people will actually be learning things from this. I don't know.
And hopefully they're not looking at my screen because, like, I really don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I have to cut back to you for comedy.
I know. It's really bad.
There's 2 people who know animation and 1 person
That does not.
She's just here for fun.
I want to show you what I have on